Hi guys, it's Jenna with Film Obsession, and today we are going to do some box office beauty inspired by Disney's new Cinderella movie. And the look today is a recreation duplicates of the new MAC Cinderella line that just was released on Friday. So I wanted to do something that was a little more fun, a little bit more sparkly, definitely inspired by the movie, by Cinderella, her glass slipper, her blue ball gown, just Sparkle City, and still kind of keeping it on that natural. If you wanted to go natural with it, you could. If you wanted to go a little more dramatic with it, you of course could. So if you're going out on a date with your Prince Charming, or if you're just kicking up your heels at the ball with your girlfriends, this look is for you. I've already went ahead and I did my primer, my foundation, my concealer, and my eye base. So the products that I used were my Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I use this with every look. It gives you that smooth complexion. Your pores get minimized. Your face just feels like butter when you use this. Like, for real. It is. It's awesome. And it also keeps the shine away. So it's really nice. And then I use my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in 105 Classic Ivory. I applied it with a beauty blender. This one I got, it's by Earth Therapeutics. All you do is just wet it, squeeze it out because it is a sponge, and then you just kind of just man it all over your face, and it gives you that flawless appearance that is just great. Then for my concealer, I used Wet n Wild from the Fergie line, Come Correct, and this is also this is in Fair, and I just did a little dab, dotted it under my eyes. I used my Real Techniques stippling brush, which I absolutely adore. This gives you complete coverage, really works it into your skin. It's awesome. Then I went in and I used a little bit of some translucent powder. This is from Makeup Forever. I just did it under my eyes so I didn't have any creasing, because that's very important. And then I did my eyeshadow base, which is also very important. If you don't use one, you should use one. This is my Cargo HD Picture Perfect Primer, and just put it on my eyes, put it underneath my eyes, just to get your eyeshadow to stay a little more vibrant. So that is what I did. I also went in and filled in my eyebrows. I used the Brow Extender by Diva Derm. It does have little fibers in it, so it fills in your eyebrows if you have little sparse areas. It's a really, really cool product. So to start out our look today, we are going to do a, I found a dupe for Mystery Princess, which is a beauty powder by MAC. And this is actually a blush from Flirt. This is Pinksicle. This is their Pika Blush Sheer Powder Cheek Color. Slide it open, and it's like this really nice pinky, light silver color. I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. And then I am going to amp it up just a tad bit more. I'm going to use my NYX Illuminator powder in Ritualistic. And this is a really cool kind of white, shimmery gold powder. And it'd make a really nice highlight, so that is what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to highlight right up here, just to give it a little bit of a sparkle. Then I'm going to kind of just swirl it into my cheeks. And then I might go in with Pinksicle again, just to go a little more pink, because I did use a lot on this side, as opposed to the other side. Okay, so now we are going to go in and do our eye makeup with All American Girl down here. And I'm going to just put a little bit on my lid, right all over the lid. Really pretty, like light shimmery taupey color. So that's what I did there. I like to apply a lot, just so I can get a little more. And Quarry is also like a matte color, but it's a little more on the plummy side. So I am going to use my Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, which I love, and it's falling apart as we speak here. I am going to use Nude, which is this color right here. It's like a matte, dusty rose plummy color. So I'm going to go in with that. And I'm going to use the same brush because we're going to mix the colors and it'll work. So let's do that. And again, it's matte, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a tappy-do on my brush here. I'm going to focus more on the outer corner. And again, just doing little circles. So that is what I'm doing. And again, the matte color tends to get onto the lid. So what you could also do is go in again with your Phloof dupe. So I'm going to put a little more of that on top of my lid. You can even use your finger sometimes. Just depends on what type of look that you're looking for. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go back in with my ColourPop Tassel. And just dab it on top of All American Girl. We are going to do our brow color. And Vapour is more of a brow highlight that is in the MAC Stroke of Midnight palette. But again, I don't have that, so I'm going in with my Urban Decay Limited Vice palette, and I'm going to use Road Stripe, which is right down here. It is a duochrome white violet pearl color. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to do a little bit of that on a bigger, fluffier brush. And I'm just going to dab it onto my brow bone. Also going to spread it a little bit onto my crease color, just on the top, so it gives it that blended appearance. And again, I don't know why Urban Decay has just, they kind of go a little crazy with their the fallout on their shadows. So I'm just going to dot and kind of do a little bit of that. And then liquid liner, I'm going to use Be a Bombshell in Onyx, and it's kind of drying out, so I need a new one, but this is, you know, this is just a fat marker kind of thing. You could use any brand with this, but I am going to line my eyes with this. So I am going to, this is really hard with the mirror. Okay, so I am going to do, I usually start out in the middle of my eye and just lightly stroke the color, because we're gonna do like a cat eye. So, and then when I go in with it, I'm gonna just go really, really light, really thin lines with that, because I don't want it too thick. So now I am going to do my tail for my eyes, which is, it's kind of easy to do, but it's kind of hard. If you master it, then it's easy. But if you don't know how to do the liner, it may be a little bit difficult. So what I tend to do is I like to line it up with my eye, just the corner of my eye, and then I kind of just draw a line up. So I'm going to draw a line like that. And then I'm going to bring it down into like a triangle. And then you can fill it in however you want to do, but that's kind of my trick of how to do a cat eye. And then you can also take your color, you can kind of spread your eyelid and line your eye like that. Just whatever your desired look is, then it's up to your preference. So we did our liner. Now I am going to do something not from the MAC line, but I'm going to go back in with my Urban Decay Vice palette, and I'm going to use Crystal. And Crystal is this really pretty shimmery blue, silvery lavender, pearly color. And I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes in the inner corner, like right here, with this crystal color, because I think this is a really pretty color. And it's very reminiscent of Cinderella's ball gown. And it's going to help with the shimmer that we're going to bring to the look. So I'm just going to go in about midway. And also, I kind of went in with Road Stripe again. And I'm just going to do the inner corner, so just right up here. Just to give it that like little pop of color, or a little pop of brightness, whatever. Now I'm going to use my dupe for Satin Taupe. So I'm going to go back in with my Naked 3 palette. I'm going to use Mugshot, which is a really pretty shimmery taupey brown color, and pretty darn close to Satin Taupe. Actually, any of these three, Liar Factory and Mugshot, would be really good candidates for that color. So I am going to go in on the lower lash line and just lightly line my eyes with it. Smoky color that you can blend in with the crystal color that's in your inner eye corner. So I am going to go in with my dupe for Little Black Bow. It's a fluid line from MAC, and I'm going to use Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Moonspoon, and this is a gray, almost slate color with a little bit of like a silver glitter in it. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to line underneath with that, probably about midway to my pupil. And then we are going to get to the fun part, because we love sparkles, and Cinderella is just, she loves sparkles. So I'm going to go in with my Lorac 3D Liquid Lustre in Opal. And this stuff is really cool. If you've never tried this stuff, it will change your life. You can use it as a highlight, you can use it as a on your lips, you can use it in your hair, you can use it on your lids, over your shadows. Today I'm going to use it as a highlight in the inner corner, and all you need, it's just a little like dropper. I'm going to drop a little bit on my brush that I've been using, so it does like a little bubble effect here. And I am going to put it on, probably should use a mirror. I am going to put it on my inner corner of my eye. Oh, look how pretty that is. It is so pretty. We are going to curl our eyelashes. So I am going to take my Lorac eyelash curler. This one's really cool. It's red metallic with little studs at the bottom. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm going to be using Cargo's Better Than Waterproof. This is one of my favorites as of recent. And you're just going to wiggle your eyelashes. Just going to wiggle through your eyelashes. And then you are going to go down to the bottom eyelashes and kind of wiggle through those. You're going to go in with our mascara like that. And now I like to do a little more smokier like I did down here. So I'm going to go back in with my little detailing brush here, and I'm going to do a little bit more Mugshot. So my lipstick dupe for Royal Ball is this beautiful color by Maybelline Color Sensation in Barely Bloomed, number 700. And it's a little more on the peachier side, but I thought it was pretty darn close to Royal Ball. And I'm just gonna apply that to my lips. And then I am going to, last but not least, dress my lips up with a little bit of gloss. And the MAC Glass Slipper Lip Glass. I was trying to find a dupe for it, and I found Rimmel's Stay Glossy in Dorchester Rose, and this is kind of the milky pink with a little tiny bit of sparkle that Glass Slipper has. But then I was looking at my Cargo lip gloss in Sahara, and it's got a little more on the peachier side, but it has that shimmery sparkle with the little tiny pink sparkles in it. So I swear, if this and this came together and made like a super gloss, this would be Glass Slipper together. These two would be Glass Slipper together. So I am going to use Stay Glossy first to give it that milky pink base. Get that milky pink base. And then I'm going to go in with my Sahara and give it that little bit of sparkle. A little bit of some glitz. And it also kind of has a color shift to it, which Glass Slipper does have. And that completes our look today. So this is my recreation of Cinderella, inspired by the movie, inspired by the MAC products. And don't forget to see Cinderella in theaters on March 13th, and we'll see you soon.